Well, Kelly says she met a man on a dating site who appeared to be successful, kind, polite, guy next door type. After texting with him for a week, they met for a date. But after he walked her to her car, the unthinkable happened. This was something that you didn't see coming at all.
No. Like you said, he was the boy next door, clean cut. Our conversation was very polite. He invited me to go have a drink. It was probably about 6 o'clock, and it was a quick little drink just to get to know each other. Again, I met him at this busy bar grill place. It was, again, normal conversation about our lives, very polite. I had a beer, but I had about 2 sips because when I get nervous, I tend to ramble on. So I didn't have time to have it anymore to drink. And then after about an hour, we got up. And again, he was still being very courteous, very polite. I'm about to walk out to my car, and he was about 6'4", I'm 5'4". He then put his arm around my waist and pulled me into his car and spooked me.
You didn't put yourself in harm's way. You didn't meet this guy off somewhere alone. You didn't go to some remote place or location. You met in a busy place.
Yeah, it's very busy. There's a game on, I think.
Yeah.
I parked underneath a street light right in front, trying to be safe.
Do you believe that he had this in his mind from the beginning?
Now I do. At the time, absolutely not. But now knowing what I know now, knowing what has happened since, yes, was absolutely planned. Yes.
He was charged. He is now in prison.
Yes.
And a lot was discovered besides this situation, correct?
Yes. I actually I was convinced to drop the charges by the police after a while. I sought therapy, and I found an amazing therapist who really got me back on track. I got a call from an assistant district attorney in Atlanta about 2 years later telling me he has struck again multiple times. I participated in a trial that he was involved in, and at the end of it, we got him sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences.
Yeah. Now, he was married?
He was, yes.
With children?
Yes.
If you're dealing with a predator, particularly a serial offender like this, they're going to develop skills to disarm someone and get you to take your guard down. And there have been times when I have interviewed criminals from muggers to rapists, and they have told me one thing that's very consistent, and that is that they rely on your shock in the moment to get the advantage. Mm-hmm. Just a mugger on the street, when they walk up and say, "Hey, do you have the time?" That second that you look down at your watch, that's their opportunity to hit you in the head or to gain the physical advantage. And the reason is you don't have an evil mind. Mm-hmm. So there's that few seconds where your mind can't conceive of the evil nature that is where they live. They live in that dark nature. So they're already there. They know what they're going to do. And in those few seconds where you're saying, this is happening, where you freeze for those few seconds, that's all they need because they're already in action. It's your goodness that they prey upon.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.